I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
That's Booby.
And Culpy and Chip and Ghosty.
I don't know why you keep introducing Culpy. He's dead.
Well, he's still sitting there.
Okay, so this is the band KK Reaper and the Carnies of Chaos. They're a band that reached out to us. If you're in a band and you want to get your band reviewed, send us an email. We'll fill you in on the details. Now look, just because we do a review doesn't mean we're always going to give you a favorable review. There have been a couple bands where that happened and the review didn't go as planned for them.
I believe we gave one a 3.
But, what we did do though was give that brother a lot of good feedback.
No, that was another brother, but...
And another guy that didn't do so well. We gave him a lot of feedback.
Yep.
And he said, you know what, I'm going to take that and I'm going to...
Yeah.
And so he's going to come back.
Yep.
So yeah, if you want to know how to get your band reviewed, if you're in a band, vinandsori@gmail.com. This is KK Reaper and the Carnies of Chaos. All their socials are going to be here. Check them out. They've got a Facebook.
It'll be in the description. The first stuff in our description is
They've got a
there.
Facebook account. They've got their own website. So all that's going to be there front and center for you for timely topical political commentary and to find out where the firesides are. And when they're announced, it's Middle America with Vin and Sori. And this, however, is the Carnies of Chaos. What's the name of this song?
Home is where the haunt is.
Oh, versus Hardy's.
Yes.
I see what you did there. All right. Ready?
Don't forget, if you want our gear, check out the link below.
By the way, this is how we met Gershok.
Yes. Yep.
Who are now friends of the band.
He has your actual phone number.
Yeah. Right. Well, I didn't mark down his name, so like, yo, Vin, da da da. I'm like, yo, who's this?
Oh gosh.
I always scroll up to see the earlier
conversation.
I just marked him yesterday, oddly enough. I'm like, oh, Gershok. Okay. All right, ready?
Go.
This feels like an escape room, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Get back in there. Get back. Whoa. Didn't see you there. Oh, that's right, we're doing a commercial today. Oh, well. All right, boys and girls, ghosts and ghouls. I'm your host, KK Reaper, and this is Hollow Graves Haunted Manor.
begin and how does it end? Wish I could apologize for how much fun this job is. Taking lives and losing our minds, and then the rest is showbiz. Didn't realize what we were getting into until we realized we could get away with murder. You and all of your friends over there, you won't be going any further. You think we're all just acting until we turn you into props.
Ew.
This is where your fun ends, and this is where your tour starts. Homes where? Police will run. Homes where? Police will run.
Get out of here.
Oh my gosh. God, you little Marcus.
Well, the video was extremely engrossing.
Yes, it was. I've always thought that it would be fun and terrifying to actually be in an actual situation where you thought it was like one of these escape rooms, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, this is real. But that's what's happening in this.
That would be fun.
Well, it would be fun because it would be you and I, because I feel like we get out.
We would definitely get out.
And motherfuckers would pay.
They would pay dearly. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, the video was extremely engrossing, and it was also gross.
Yeah.
I think it's like what, like the let me see what he
They
said.
make you the props.
Yeah, it literally said that in the lyrics.
Yes.
Right? It's like,
yes.
you now become a prop. You thought it was all fun and games. Yeah. You thought it was all fun and games. I thought vocally, they did really, really good vocally. There was some kind of like Marilyn Manson stuff happening there. Mm-hmm. Sonically, though, the production for the instrumentation needs an upgrade badly.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I wish they would have the money that they invested in the video. I wish they would have invested in like maybe a professional studio person, who could have mixed it a lot better, because on the vocals sounded like, you know, top-notch recording, but then the music sounded live.
Yeah.
You know how like when it's
Yes.
live it goes down a little bit? The music sounded live and didn't match the vocal quality, so that hurt it a little bit. I like those, like, I call them car accident riffs, when it goes.
Oh yeah.
I'm a sucker for those types of riffs. When I was playing, like, I'd always find some way to go back to like creating riffs like that, because I just love that kind of movement, which is what they were doing, like toward they had a section when they kept doing that, like in the chorus where they were saying where the heart is, da 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 da. This part right here, home is where home is, and they were going da 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 da. I would have loved to have heard that more pronounced in the recording, sir. It's just that, like, if it's live, if you're playing live, I can understand it.
Yeah.
But by the time you hear a song live, you already know what it's supposed to sound like in your head.
Right.
So your head actually compensates for the lack of production when you actually see a band live.
I totally agree.
So that hurt it in my mind sonically. What about you? Like, what?
Yeah. Well, for me, when it first started out, I was like. The little thing when he was like, that he was like hitting the person's hand that was like, coming out. That was funny to me. And then I was like, so is this supposed to be scary or is this supposed to be funny? Because it seemed like it was supposed to be funny at the beginning of it. And then it like started and then I was like, no. Then that other guy looked really crazy. I don't know what he was putting into his mouth, but you were like, ew. Or you said something like that.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was like a chain that was going through his mouth.
No, I saw that part and I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that part, to be honest with you.
And then he like squeezed something into his mouth. I don't know, that's the part where you were like, so like watching all of those parts, I was like, he had some crazy eyes. So I was like, okay, maybe this is supposed to be scary.
Fair.
And then they got in there. So like some of the characters were fearful looking and some of the characters looked more funny. And I couldn't like decide what they were what were they trying. It's a theme park. Like they were at like a theme park, so it's like a haunted house thing. So it might be supposed to be a mix.
He describes it as circus metal.
Okay. Yeah,
so
kind of had like that. Yeah, not like Raven Black, but it kind of reminded me of the same sort of.
Look, see right there in the email. If you enjoyed Raven Black, you'll probably like us. So they're like a circusy.
Yeah,
type
that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we can get them hooked up, and then because Raven Black, they're gonna be doing what do you call it?
Yeah.
I'll reach out to them. See if I don't know where they're from. See if Raven would be willing to go on tour with them. Who knows? They might.
So anyway, visually, I was very surprised by probably the expense that was put into the visuals on that. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, they spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
It looks like, I don't know. I mean,
maybe
the other thing is
they were connected.
Right. Sometimes you can get mega connected.
Yep.
And whatever. Like,
so the set was
for
cool.
the music video for our song. We're connected. So
yeah.
We all.
So
go ahead. What were you saying?
It was good, and then the music, like vocally, it was interesting because like there was some parts where it was kind of like kind of echoey and like I don't know something.
Yeah, it was off-putting.
Yeah, and like the sound was like really creepy, and then like I thought that they kind of put all that together really good, and then
I thought vocally they did a very, very good job.
Yep.
I thought the vocals were top notch for what they were trying to do.
Mm-hmm. And then as far as instrumentally goes, I would say the same thing. I was having a hard time to like separate everything, but again, I was very intrigued by the video. I was like, what's gonna happen?
And this is like the Gershok video where I was like, Gershok did a better job with the video than with the song. Like, I'm surprised we're still friends with them after that review.
I know.
I definitely think that like I said, I wish they would have spent more of their capital on the making sure that the instruments were pronounced in the mix of the final cut of the song thingamajiggy.
Yeah.
But this is a two-parter because we're gonna listen to their second song.
Right.
I think we should just do it all in the same video. What do you think? Or do you want to do it in a separate video?
Well, I mean, if we're done this one, then yeah, we can just roll into the next one.
Okay, what do you give this song?
This one, I'm gonna give it a 6.7.
Okay, are you taking into account the video? Is the video part of the score, or is it just purely the song?
No, I think it's all. I go overall, but the video for me doesn't give as many points as the actual song itself. Like, even though the video was great, like, it doesn't get as much points as like the actual song, because when I go to listen to music, I'm not going for the music video, I'm going for what it sounds like. And there was some production that needed to be better done, I thought.
Yeah, lyrically, you know, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed the lyrics as much if I didn't have the escape room experiences that we've had in the last couple. Because there's a couple escape rooms that you go to that are like supposed to be scary.
Yeah.
There's only one that was like legitimately scary.
Yeah.
But well, there's
Turns out the guy might have spirits there, so.
Right.
He may have a leg up on the rest.
That's the thing is that that's legit, like, not out of my thing for that place. That explains a lot of stuff, I'll tell you what. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a 7, because I do think that the vocals were really good, actually, for what they were trying to do.
I give it a 7. I could go with a 7.
Yeah, because I think lyrically it was good for what they're trying to do. It's they're trying to like take, at least particularly with this song, I don't think they're like trying to like get you. It's a weird thing, because on the one hand it's like, oh, you know, you have entertainment and amusement to help you to escape your reality.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of the horror terror genre is very interesting, because it's like, okay, we use amusement, and amusement literally is constructed as A is a negation and muse means to think, so not think. That's what amusement is. So you go to a place not to think. That's the idea. But then there's this whole genre where people are actually going to places to be afraid. And to actually experience a version of life that's actually more stressful than their actual life. Which is a really interesting thing.
Yes.
You know, look, we do it.
Yeah,
you know, we were in an escape room last week, and it was a serious...
What's your scariest themed room?
So it is a very interesting thing about human nature, and we've talked about it. You know, I think a lot of it is, you know, trying to reconcile our fear of death and our and with the hope that you can escape, that you can make it out alive. And in that way you get to conquer death, right? And so that's the only explanation I can come to for why we're so attracted to terror and death as a form of amusement, when it puts us in a situation that's more stressful than your actual life.
Yes, but there is also an adrenaline rush. You know, like when you get close to like danger and you make it out, and then people start like laughing, ha 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 ha. You know what I mean? Like, there's like that. There's something that happens with the hormones and stuff. So I think that that's also what. I mean, it's not a drug, but it's like a form of something that changes the balance in your body. And so I think that that's what people like too. They like to feel that rush while at the same time.
I've been in both situations, and they're very, very different.
Well, yeah, but for people who have not been in both situations.
When you actually think you're gonna die and you make it out with your folks, it's a lot different than leaving an escape room, I'll tell you what.
Yes, babe, but I'm talking about like normal people, like if you like went to step into the street and then all of a sudden this bus goes by and you're like, oh my gosh, I almost got hit. You know what I mean?
That's only in TV.
No, it happens to me whenever I get close. I feel like
you've never almost actually died, though. You didn't think that you were gonna die.
What do you think when I went driving into that thing and I went flying off the road into the bushes? You think I thought I was gonna die?
You were trying, though. That's the difference.
Fine.
It's not like you were like particularly happy.
True.
When you made it out alive.
Fine. True.
God Almighty. All right, so this is 7. Okay.
All right,
guys, I need you to get us some top-notch production. Okay.
Sound quality.
Okay. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.
Little time. When did this begin and how does it